Commentary on the match comes from Tony Gubber.
It's 7 years since Queen's Park Rangers took all 3 points off Manchester United at Loftus Road. Any result that puts Manchester United top of the Premiership tonight would push Rangers closer to relegation. They're bolstered today by Alan McDonald's return to a defence which has conceded 10 goals in 5 games in his absence. But despite only 1 win in the last 11, Q.P.R have been playing well, and they stick to their 4-3-3 formation against a Manchester United team who've eroded Newcastle's 12-point lead in the Premiership with 7 league wins in a row. But they make 3 changes today. David Beckham and Brian McClair come into midfield to add freshness, with Lee Sharp and Nicky Butt, who both have calf strains, named as substitutes. David May partners Steve Bruce in central defence. Gary Neville goes to right back. Dennis Irwin switches to left back. And Sinclair. Gallen. He's got a deadly touch in front of goal, Kevin Gallen, which is McClair. Cole. Keane lets it go over the top. Cantona waits. Now McClair. Cantona. Oh, it's a great ball in. Beckham. Summer saved it somehow. A telescopic leg. Again, Summer out quickly. Roy Keane. Beckham. Sliced it wide. But Summer's the saviour, and maybe it's an afternoon on which the Rangers keeper is going to be the central figure. So many options on then for Giggs. There were players down both flanks. Found Brian McClair. And then even when it spun out then off Bardsley, Beckham sliced it wide. But still Giggs. That was Yates who got the block in for a corner. Giggs drifting onto his favoured left side. Cole! Oh! Even he doesn't know how that one stayed out. Summer saved it again. Well, he's only kept 3 clean sheets in 27 appearances before today, Jurgen Summer. Beckham there with lots of room, and that's Dennis Irwin. But he's kept... Goes wide of Irwin. Crosses too deep. That's what he will be on for, Andrew Impey, to give some width and provide crosses. Didn't come. And a Rangers goal wouldn't be a total surprise in this match, despite the overwhelming number of chances that Manchester United have made. In comes the corner, out by McClair. Impey lets it drop. Oh, he struck it very well. Well, it's just aren't allowing it. Sinclair, left foot shot. It was just where Schmeichel would have wanted it. Blair. That's Beckham. Here's Impey. Bruce in well. Holloway. Dicchio. Yes! Dicchio claims the goal, but there was a massive redeflection by Dennis Irwin. But it's a goal that's been coming since half-time. Dicchio had enough room and he had enough time to have a couple of touches. Great challenge by Bruce. Holloway tees him up. Gets the ball in front of him. He beats Schmeichel, and it was off the head of Dennis Irwin as the United fullback tried to knock it clear. If Irwin hadn't redirected it, it may well have gone into the other corner anyway. Sinclair. Dicchio. And the quick throw picks up Cantona. Scholes. Cantona's continued his run. Here's Cantona. Didn't drop for Giggs, and once again Cole looks. The defender went across him. Well, Cole then must have thought that he was in for the equaliser. Giggs with the ball. Wonderful redirection by Cantona. Andy Cole stood there a long time and looked at Robbie Hart after that challenge by Yates. The defender's outstretched foot catching him somewhere around the thigh. Well, Rangers had a run of 7. He's got Gallen in front of him. That would have wrapped it up, and the little hand to acknowledge Gallen really isn't good enough, because there was nothing to prevent him then knocking it across to Kevin Gallen, who was arriving around the penalty spot with no defender. To Keane. Oh! They got it past Summer. They got it past the keeper's dive, but it was wide of the post. And that's the second time in this match that Manchester United have shaved the woodwork. Lee Sharp. Giggs. Sharp. Manchester United with 5 red shirts just camped around that Rangers penalty area. Cantona. Cole! He was falling and turning as he struck it. But 2 yards too high. And the whistles from the Rangers supporters are now a crescendo. We've had a minute of stoppage time. It's poorly delivered on what's turning into an unhappy afternoon for Manchester United, who at kick-off dreamt of going back to the top of the Premiership. 1 point would have been good enough, but against a resolute and a determined Queen's Park Rangers, all of Manchester United's attacks have foundered. Handball by Scholes. Impey holds off Giggs. Knocked in by Keane, finds Butt. Bruce. It's a Manchester United throw, and we're deep in stoppage time, and Robbie Hart looks long at his watch. Sharp. Bruce. Still gets it, Bruce. Strong enough to keep it. Here's Giggs. To the back post. Cantona! Unbelievable! Cantona has claimed the ball. It's 1-1. We're into a 3rd minute of added on time, and Manchester United have got out of jail. And it's Cantona who delivers yet again. A heartbreak for Ray Wilkins. The points were priceless for him. They were priceless for Q.P.R. But what a role in that played by Steve Bruce, the captain, who scrapped in the penalty area against Alan MacDonald to keep possession. And the match ends at 1-1. The point is good enough to put United top on goal difference. Rangers are left with just the 1 point and 7 games left to play. And Bruce leading by example. United's run of 10 successive